That will be all good today. You might hear the lovely canal flowing in the background. Nice water element flowing through the class today. We're going to do a nice flow for the lungs. So pop on your mat and we'll just get going with the usual nice warm up. So just relax into it, knocking on the door of life. Just warming up lower back. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Breathing with it. The lungs is all about re-energizing, so really boosting your energy in a natural way, like plugging into nature. So here we're releasing tension from the kidneys, so we're releasing tiredness, exhaustion, releasing any excess adrenaline. So just breathe into your adrenals, even close your eyes, take a deep breath into your lower back. And just tune inward. So Qigong is all about going inside to find that connection with nature. Breathing with it. Lovely. And just knocking here, very gently tapping on the lower back really helps release your kidneys. Letting go, not nice and gently, of any tiredness. Soften your feet, soften your knees, so just a nice rhythm starts to build. Great, up to the shoulders, so just under your shoulders again, keeping with that rhythm. Great, this is really good for your lungs. These are lung points in acupuncture. Just under your shoulder. Take a deep breath there, just tune into your lungs. The lungs is connected to the air element and the crystal energy, absorption. So just breathing with it. Breathe in a beautiful white light for your lungs. Exhale any tiredness, any cloudy grey energy, any stagnancy from the breath. So you can absorb that lovely nature element of air. Great, up over your shoulders. So this is great for clearing the mind, clearing stress, any tension, headaches. Knock up over your shoulder, just on your trapezius muscle from the base of the neck across to the shoulder, often carries tension. Great, and just breathe into it. These are like reset buttons. It'll free up any tension around the neck and just free up the channels around the head, so we actually clear any foggy thinking. Great, and then we're just going to go back down to the lower back, take a little bit of a wider stance, so we just get the legs nice and warm, bend the knees side to side, wide stance, knocking on the door of life. Just feel that pulse going down to the feet, left to right. We have Luna here today, our guardian. Left to right, pulsing it out. Take a nice rotation. You can even turn a little bit more if you want. Great, and just slow it down. A little bit of a shorter stance, shoulder width stance into water waves. This is a really nice floaty movement. More of a water resonant movement. Clearing any tension, like standing in a lake and just swirling the water around you, feeling that softness, smoothness. Calms the thought process as well, it helps us come into the moment. Breathing with it. Great, I'm just going to open the breath. So inhale here, reach all the way up, stretch up as much as you want. And then exhale down. Inhale up. Stretch up, pause, and then just relax the hands down. Again, we're working with the lung energy. So the lungs hold sadness, sorrow, grief, and when we do Qigong, we actually allow these emotions to fully process so we don't carry them. Often you might see an ancestral trauma patterns. These patterns are often lodged in the DNA and they're passed on from generation to generation. So with Qigong, we're actually clearing on a really deep level, lifting out any stagnancy or any trapped emotions from your ancestor line and allowing it to fully process and release. I'm feeling lighter with each breath. So inhale all the way up, stretch, and then just relax into gravity, soften down. The lungs are like your powerhouse of transformation. Really tangible transformation. Just by focusing on your breath, you can feel it. So the inhale and the exhale. Breathing in on the way up. Breathing out. And just tune into the muscles that support your breath. So the intercostal muscles in the ribs, the diaphragm, all the way up to the top of the lungs, around the trapezius, around the neck muscles as well. There's a huge system, very fine-tuned to your breath. And then as we clear out any old emotions or old patternings, we create more internal space for harmonious emotions like courage, confidence, stamina, inner strength, authenticity, integrity. So these emotions start to shine within the frequency of the lungs. And that's what we offer to our ancestors as well when we do this healing. Shine back the harmony, which is a lovely connection. Great, we'll do a variation of this one. So again, same movement, breathing in, reaching up, and then stretching all the way around, and then a little bend in your knees. So again, breathe into your heart, your lungs, turn the hands, reach all the way up and out. And again, just tune into your lungs. Visualize the movement coming from the inside out. So the breath begins the movement, and then the arms are just an extension of the lungs. Breathing in, lifting the arms, and then just breathing out, completely relaxing like you're floating on a cloud and allowing the hands and the arms to relax down. Breathe in a white light for the lungs. Every organ resonates with colours, just like your nervous system is made of a bioelectrical flow. It's all frequency and colours, so the organs are very fine-tuned to specific colours. So white light, breathe that in. Visualize a snow-capped mountain, pure white. Pure fresh air. Great, we'll go for one more here. Lovely, just interlocking the hands, and we're just going to push out. Gently bend the knees, so I'll just do it side on so you can see. So bend the knees, so push out and then stand tall, hands come towards your heart. You can place your hands on your chest and then exhale out and then stand tall. Inhale in. So just get a rhythm going. Exhaling out, just really open the back of the lungs, the shoulder blades releasing forwards. A really nice stretch for the shoulder blades, rhomboid muscles between your shoulder blades. Great, one more here, lovely. Super, we'll just do some variations. Above the head, just gently glide to one side and the other. We're freeing up all the muscles around the lungs. Feel this in the intercostal muscles as well. Breathe into the center and exhale into the stretch. Lovely, releasing down the arms, great, interlock again, and then just bring the hands to one side and look over the shoulder. So the head and the neck are getting a nice stretch, and again all here, your upper shoulder, and push out as much as is comfy. Relax down, same thing the other side. It's a nice angle for shoulder blade. Again, this is all designed to release your lungs. Lovely. One more each side. Great stuff. I want to shake it out. Super. Just bop up and down on the knees, shake out the hands, relax your shoulders. So we'll do a healing sound specifically for your lungs. SSS on the exhale. So it's like a inhale, nice deep breath in through your nose. Exhale out. So all the organs resonate with colours and sound. Specific sounds will release the organs, which is magic. Just like how words heal, sounds heal. Breathe in a white light. Exhale out any tiredness from the lungs. Lovely. One more deep breath here. Super. Shake out the feet. We'll bring the feet together. We'll just relax the arms and rotate the knees. Just nice for grounding. Open your feet on the mat. Take a deep breath into your feet and just notice how your breath travels throughout your whole body. Over 50 trillion cells your breath can actually reach. So just breathe into that vastness all the way down to your toes. The lung energy can reach. It just changes its form slightly, gets lighter and lighter, breathing in, and every cell is very sensitive to the wisdom of the lungs. Transference down to the feet, nourishing every cell. Going the other way with the knees. Lovely. We'll just do a long movement here. So just hug your knees or place your hands on your knees and go all the way down if you want. Inhale then all the way up. Hands face out. Lean back a little bit if you like, and then swoop down as eagle lands in the nest. So just breathe with it. Inhale all the way up, and then exhale down. Breathing with it. Inhale all the way up, exhaling down. And just find a rhythm that feels good for you. Notice the internal balance here as well. The feet together, just fine tune the balance. Breathing with it. Reaching up and down. Feel the opening in the shoulders. Qigong is a very gentle workout, so we're not forcing it, but we're repeating the movements. This creates strength and flow in the body. Great, one more here, lovely. Super. And we're just going to change the angle for the lungs. Take a shoulder width stance again. We'll do spinal cord breathing. So this one, it's more up and down. So opening up and then relaxing down. Bend the knees. So we're just going in and out. Breathe in, open, heart to sky, heart to the earth. And feel that opening for the front of the lungs, the sternum releases, and then for the back. Inhale, look up. Exhale, down. with it. Again, bring your focus back into your lungs. Feel the essence of your lungs, the pulse of the breath. Great. We'll go for a variation here. Same movement. Just look over one shoulder. Lift the opposite heel. So we're looking over that shoulder, reaching up into it, then back to the center. And again, get a nice rhythm with your breathing. Inhale up. Exhale down. Feel the opening on either side of your lungs. So breathe into that shoulder, open and then back. Lifting that heel gives you more rotation, so it allows a nice deep opening. Great, one more here, lovely. Lovely, relax the arms down, we'll just float into water waves again, just to release the shoulders. We're going to do a few nice neck movements, and again, when you release your neck, your breath flows. So if we're tied around the shoulders, that tightens the lungs, tied around the neck. So we're just going to do a few movements to release that out. Breathing into water waves, soften your shoulders, open your hands. Feel the healing energy in your hands. You might feel warmth or just even sensation. That's your healing energy. It's called Gong. It's an acupuncture point in the middle of your palms. That's when people heal with their hands. There's a lot of energy in our hands. Self-healing with Qigong. Great. Bringing the hand out to the side, and we're just going to gently tilt the head, ear to shoulder. Feel the stretch down. You can adjust the hand, reach a little bit back if you want. Great. And then we're just going to pulse it out side to side. So just into the stretch. Breathe in. And then just relax it out and get a nice rhythm going. Take your time, move slowly. Release tension down the arm. Lovely, one more each side, nice pulse. Great, we'll just float into the next one. One hand at your heart, one hand resting on your lower back. So the hand of the heart can just be out a little bit, the other hand on your lower back. We're just turning and just look over your shoulder all the way. Great, back to center, keep that position. Same thing, just rotate. This is called wringing out, meaning it's like a towel wringing out tension from the spine. Any tension around that shoulder as well, and around the neck. Just gently look over your shoulder as much as it's comfortable. Inhale back to center, exhale into the stretch. Lovely, feel that release around the neck as you look over. Shoulder. Lovely, in your own time, just swap hands, same position, just in front of the heart and resting on the lower back. Turn as much as you want. Push with that hand very gently so you're guided by that hand. And just get a rhythm going. Exhale into the stretch. Inhale back to center. Lovely. One more here. Great. We're going to do spreading the feathers. Again, a really nice one for the lungs. And the next will be just lean forward, swirl around, and then stand tall and gently push the hands down. You'll feel a stretch around your neck, around your shoulders, and then we flow with it. So exhale out. Inhale, stand tall. And just get a nice rhythm going. You can squat down a bit, and it's just like breaststroke in swimming, just pushing out, opening your arms then, and then curling your wrists in. So it's a lovely release for your whole arms. Open your hands, point your hands down, flow with it, spreading the feathers. Just feel that opening for your sternum as well across here and down. Tuck your chin in, stand tall, and then relax out. Again, clearing the lung pathways down to the hands. Stand nice and tall, push the hands out and down. Again, find the angles that feel good for you. It's really important to listen to your body and always follow what feels good. Lovely, we'll do one more here. Great, we'll just move into a nice flow. We'll move into flying, staying with our shoulder width stance, and just breathe in, hands flow to shoulder height, and then relax down. Visualize moving in water, so it's really floaty. This really cultivates calmness, lightness in the heart and the lungs. Breathe in, float the hands up. And just breathe out, relax into gravity. So we'll do a nice flowing sequence now, just to really allow that lovely calmness to integrate into every cell. Notice how present you are and how this practice is like a gateway into more presence, feeling really grounded and connected with nature from the inside out. So it's like we're floating here on the air element, moving like water, floating with the lungs. Notice how the inhale lifts the arms. Great, we're going to do a variation of flying. It's called the compass. So just go to halfway here again, shoulder height. Turn like you're in the center of a compass. One hand forward, one hand back. Reach above your head. Turn back to the center. Float the hands down. Calling back your energy. Again, just finding that inner stillness, your center of gravity, moving around that center. Breathing in, hands coming up, breathing out, rotate. Breathing in above the head, breathing out. Taking your time. Just flow with it. Really nice movement to integrate, feel grounded with the air element. Again, breathe in a white light. It's like we connect with a canopy of stars above the head, white gold energy, and breathe it and allow it to pour down. So working with the intelligence of your nervous system. It's all about light, frequency, color and sound. Again, breathing in, lift the arms, breathing out, turn, breathing in above the head, and then just completely relax on the exhale. Great, we'll go for one more here, lovely. Super, and again, we're just going to float into flying, combining it with gravity breathing. So just for the last few minutes, we'll just do really grounding movements for the lungs, just so we can allow that calmness, allow the wisdom of the lungs to integrate. Just feel your own alignment, your center of gravity with your heart energy, with the upper consciousness, with the mind. So everything can come into alignment like a tree, the roots, the trunk and the branches all in alignment. Breathing in out to the side, and then exhale towards your feet, soften your feet, then stand tall, hands glide up to the front, bend your elbows and then soften the arms. Just get into a nice rhythm, breathe in and breathe out. Flowing with it. Feel connect to the earth here when we bring our hands down, and visualize really connecting to your center of gravity and to the earth's gravitational field. That's why we can all walk around, feel grounded. It's all about gravity. So what we're doing here is strengthening our connection to gravity. The effects of that is calmness and clarity. You can see your own path. Decision making has become really clear when you're grounded. So just breathe with gravity. Lovely. One more of each, super. Inhale up, exhale down. Lovely. We're going to float into centering, another very grounding movement. One hand is at your navel, so again, center of gravity. One hand comes over your head and then draws a line down the central line. So again, coming back into your center of gravity, breathing with your spinal column, breathing with your inner pillar. Inhale up, exhale down. Again, just call back your energy. Giving your energy into all the things you do, all the people, the connections you have, and now just really center your own energy so you feel self-nourishment. And that gives us energy to go about our day then. Coming from this place of feeling grounded. Again, aligning the mind, the heart, and your center of gravity. Lovely. We'll go for one more here. We're going to do two more movements to finish off this lovely lung sequence, pulling down the sky. So this one is just two hand centering basically. So you're breathing in, reaching all the way up, fingertips point upwards, and then we pour down that lovely golden white light. Just breathing into support. That canopy of stars always above your head day and night. Just breathe into that lovely warmth, that lovely support. Sealing in your own space as well. Inhale, reach up. Exhale down. Bringing this calmness with you throughout your day, throughout your week. Lovely. We'll go for one more movement, again, just to allow this energy to integrate. We'll go for the tree. It's a smaller version of pulling down the sky, so the hands just hover just above the head, so you feel this lovely shield of energy flowing down, and then just bend the knees a little bit more, so it's a little bit more grounding as well. We can extend on that grounding flow down to the earth. So breathe in just above your head, feel it like a golden cocoon around you, and then exhale, relax. We'll finish the class on this one. So just again, take a couple of deep breaths. Feel that lovely self-nourishment to integrate all this lovely movement practice you've done this morning, and it's really going to help with fueling your day, giving yourself this gift of self-care, this gift of vitality. So just allow that to seal in. Feel your own space like a bubble, your aura. You're sealing that wisdom, that flow, that connection to nature, sealing it in. Great. Let's go for one more here. Lovely. Super stuff. Alrighty everyone, thanks so much for joining. Hope that worked okay. The dog went to sleep. Hope you enjoyed it too. Nice and relaxed vibes, and we'll see you again very soon. Have a lovely day. I'll pop up the recording too.